Since I was 10, photography and all its wonders have been a part of my life. For starters, it all happened one sunny afternoon. Of course, a bunch of good things always happen on sunny days. Well, it was a sunny afternoon around the beginning of February 2005. I was with my brother's friend Lauren, who always happened to have this big old school Pentax K1000 with her. Anywho, that day she invited me to an event that forever changed my little tiny life. We came up to some huge brick building down on 3rd Street. She led most of the way, of course, since I had no clue where we were at. After walking in the brick house, a while we came up to a room dimly lit and, to my surprise, filled with people not that older than me. I was amazed to find that all the wonderful art displayed on the walls of this event was made by all the students. At the time of my life, art to me was this thing made by older people who were like a gazillion years old and gazillionaires. The artists were only about 14 to 18, and this was their photography exhibit. After realizing I spaced out into all of the nice pieces, I ran back to the Lauren side. From then on, photography was forever mine to keep. That night, I got the courage to ask the head honcho boss director guy, aka Eric, how do you join? He explained that I had to be 11 and it started off again that September. Lucky for me, my birthday was 2 months before September, but he still gave me an application. That was 6 years ago. I'm still in Frst Xposr, which still happens to be the name of my photography class. With them, I got to have my own photography mentor, Zoe, who's now basically a second mom to me, best friend, sister, anything, you can name it. I've learned a lot from her, how to work with my camera, develop film, which chemicals to use for certain things, what not to stick up your nose, the basics, and to be patient when it comes to developing my prints. Not only were we all business, she was there for me with other issues that was going on in my life. She's been my mentor, best friend for about 5 years and still going. I'm one of the 4 students that have started at 11 and will complete the whole program at 18, and I'm proud of that. I'm not usually the type to stay committed to something. I'm glad that I've never given up. I have thought about leaving the program, but I'm glad my mom, Zoe Eric, helped convince me not to. I'm a girl who wants to experience the world, but sometimes scared and worried about commitment and responsibilities. But I'm glad that I've made it through these years, committing to something that I love and not giving up and doing what I can. And that's my story.